Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today, it's a fun video. The title is talking about armies crying as in a laughing way, like in tears. So it's crying in a more cheerful, happy, meaning way, if that makes sense. Basically, people are talking about our boy V, or Taehyung, and a nose ring. I want to talk about that, and I want to talk about my thoughts on that. We also have Jin and J-Hope lying. It's all really funny and good. I'm sure they were joking. The evil aunties and mother Karens of the world, those that normally attack BTS, seem to be asleep today. That's good. We can let our boys breathe a little bit. If you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, like to be the first to leave your hate comment, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also, so you can be the first to do so. Now, let's jump into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is our boy V, or Taehyung, Zaddy boy. Handsomest man next to Jin. Not trying to dethrone Jin, okay? V is right up there. Both handsome. They both great, but whatever you decide to call him, we're going to talk about him today. But let me give you a little bit of backstory so you know what I'm getting into, and what more so is happening in more recent days. A while back, our boy Taehyung posted a selfie on social media. I don't know if this was Twitter, Instagram, or whatever, or if even back then they had access to their personal social medias, because chances are they probably did. But it definitely looks like Taehyung was much younger than he is now, so there's definitely a lot of stuff that could have changed in terms of rules and regulations and whether he had access to his social media or not. But we see this picture here with Taehyung and a pineapple nose ring. I actually think it looks really good on him. Like, he can pull it off. I've honestly never even thought about taking a pineapple ring, cutting it, and then just putting it in your nose. And then just pretending it's like a huge ring on your nose. My baby's the only person in the world that will put a nose ring that big on your nose and still look like a cute plushie. Most people, if they were to do that, would look super tough and intimidating, especially if it's a guy. But Taehyung over here, he looking cute, he looking approachable. I want to take a bite out of the pineapple on his nose. Don't tell me you're not thinking about it, don't lie. But this was, of course, posted whenever or wherever it was posted. It started circulating on Twitter, and some people started giving their thoughts on this. Their feelings on it. People were mainly crying and dying over this. One Twitter army wrote this: "I'm crying, oh my god, this is so funny." I do agree, I was crying over this too. It's so totes adorbs. I know I'm not the only one who plays with food and does weird things like that. I think a pineapple ring is a very original idea. I would have never thought of it. But I have used like Funyuns or small onion rings and make it look like I have super long nails or rings on my fingers. Lots of crunchy little rings. I go a step further, and sometimes I put spinach on my upper lip and pretend it's a green mustache. And now it ain't weird, because our king says it's okay to play with food since he plays with food, and we're allowed, us peasants are allowed to copy our king. But then of course pictures like this do inspire kind of the community to do more with them. Look into different looks for the members. Obviously these people don't hate how BTS looks. We just like to imagine them taking on different personas and different looks. Because when you get things like piercings or tattoos, you feel like a new person. If anyone's got one, care to testify? I don't personally have tattoos or anything like that, but I have met a lot of people who had tattoos and things like that, and they tend to say that a new piece of art on their body makes them feel like a new person, makes them feel completely new, like a shiny baby. There are pictures circulating around of either edits or Taehyung wearing fake piercings, like it was edited on. It's not like he physically put on fake piercings. Dude, at this point, I can't tell what's real and what's not. These edits look so real, y'all. Y'all talented AF, okay? This one person wrote, "Can someone listen to me? Taehyung's nose ring. Look. Just a thought. Taehyung actually getting a nose piercing. If this isn't real. It looks so hot. Maybe consider it. It will look dope." He looks like one of those New Yorkers that like goes to art galleries and then buys all the paintings. And yes, I find that hot. H-A-W-T, hot. I love these edits. And I think a lot of armies love these edits too. And would love the fact that if these edits came to life and Taehyung actually got a piercing, I also don't think he would have anything against it. I think Jungkook really likes tattoos and piercings. And Taehyung is obviously very close with the Jungkook, our cookie baby. So I don't think he's entirely closed off to the idea of tattoos or piercings. But who knows, maybe he's actually highly against all of it, and we'll never know. But there are more pictures I've seen online. Now this one I found interesting. This army wrote, "Oh yeah. Y'all see that arm tattoo that Taehyung had in this edit? Hot. If you're highly against Taehyung and having tattoos and piercings, then this might be a little triggering for you. But it is fake, I believe. Unless he has the most amazing makeup artist with him 24/7 to just cover up all those tattoos and cover it up that consistently, I don't think this is real. But look, in my opinion, this is a completely different look from the art gallery buyer version of Taehyung. This is like your daughter calls me daddy type of look. Type to run you over with his motorcycle without thinking about it type of look. This is also my type of guy, by the way. We'll of course support Taehyung no matter what type of look he decides to go for. It could be cool for a new album concept, a new concept to have piercings and tattoos. I am personally a fan. We all know if they actually did have a lot of tattoos and piercings, there would of course be a lot of people who are very much against it. Parents, TV broadcasts, you know, that sort of thing. I mean, I won't get into it here, but we know that Jungkook had some problems with people saying things about his tattoos. But I will support all my boys if they decide to get tatted. You need to keep in mind that they're older now, and it's a cool thing to go out and get tatted and to do things that adults can do. Them doing small little artistic body modifications. Do tattoos count as body modifications? I think so. But it's the cool thing about growing up. Being able to do things like that, even smoking, drinking. If they want to do that, I'm not condoning that, but if they want to do it, that's their life and that's their decision. I don't do any of that. That is my preference. These are their decisions. We need to remember that. If you don't support those decisions or those actions, then just go and enjoy their music, and then just don't do those things yourselves. It doesn't take away from their art. It doesn't make their art less good. It doesn't mean that they're a bad person. Some of the kindest people I've ever met have tattoos. Doctors who are currently saving so many lives every day have tattoos and piercings. Some of them even smoke and drink, which I don't blame them. They're doctors. They've seen things. But again, maybe in a new music video concept, we can see some interesting new things. Some fan edits have been known to come to life. In Suga's music video, or shall I say August D's music video, people are very much still talking about, as they should. It is dope and I'll be talking about it forever. The video has gone kind of extremely viral and August D hasn't actually promoted it yet. Or I don't even know if they're going to promote it. At least from what I can tell, it hasn't been promoted. Like, I don't think it's on radio, they haven't performed it live, obviously, and it's already doing this well. It's Suga thing, but not surprising. Is anyone still saying Shook anymore? Am I the only one? But recently, it was released a behind the scenes of the music, a BTS of August D. BTS used to mean behind the scenes, by the way, before we started getting these lovely singing boys. But they spoke with Yoongi and J-Hope in one kind of scene, and J-Hope said that Yoongi constantly asked J-Hope to be a part of the music video, to come visit the place. J-Hope's words were, "Yes, as soon as I arrived, I saw Jin and Jungkook participating as cameos. Actually, Yoongi constantly asked me to come. He really wanted me to visit the place." Yoongi immediately decided to correct him by saying, "No way, no, I didn't put any pressure on you. You're exaggerating." So this is either J-Hope lying or Yoongi trying to cover up his desire to have J-Hope there. I can imagine he would want his boys there. I can totally imagine that's something that you would obviously want your support from. I mean, this is a solo project. Yoongi's probably very much used to the idea of doing things with other people. You know, kind of having 6 other people to lean on. Cheering him on when he's on set, doing kind of like the solo part of a BTS music video. And of course, I would imagine for this one where he's actually doing some solo work entirely by himself, he would want some support there. J-Hope and Yoongi are close, so there's no surprise that J-Hope would be there. There's also this other moment kind of in the video where Jin and Jungkook were kind of sitting over on the floor. They were kind of talking about their experience being on set. As you guys may or may not have known, Jin and Jungkook did have a cameo in the music video. You can kind of see them fake fighting kind of in the background when August D was walking down and he was kind of rapping and doing his thing. It's a very subtle, very subtle kind of cameo. But they were given a moment to talk in the behind the scenes. And Jin said Suga begged them to be in the music video. Jin's exact words were, he was like, "Please be in it. Please, just once." By the look of Jungkook's reaction, this was probably a lie or a joke. Jungkook, of course, neither denied or confirmed this. Also, knowing Jin, it was probably a joke. If Yoongi was there, he would definitely deny. But I'm definitely sure Yoongi had an amazing laugh after this, watching the behind the scenes. Which, by the way, Jin was kind of wearing a beard or a fake beard in the music video. In the clip behind the scenes, you can kind of see him up close with the beard. It looks so real. I don't know if this is fake or not, but it looks real and it looks so good. This is such a cute story and I love it so much. I'm so glad Jin, Jungkook, and J-Hope decided to take time out of their day to come and support Yoongi on his solo project. Watch him become August D. I'm sure it meant so much to him, and oh, to have friends like this. Of course, Jin and Jungkook had to be there for their cameo, but J-Hope didn't actually have to be there, and the fact that he was there, I'm sure means a lot to Yoongi. And it was very kind for J-Hope to take time out of his day to do that. Of course, I'm sure Yoongi really appreciated the support, as he was probably nervous, as you can imagine. But we don't know for sure, but I would imagine that he was. It can be scary to do something you haven't done in a long time. But also, he's just more used to doing stuff with a group. Anyway, let me know what you think about this and what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and feature me in this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving your comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and kind of contribute back to this channel, really help me make better videos on here and keep them going and all that good stuff. Please make sure you check out my Patreon. You can also get exclusive content over there, such as music video reactions, ship reactions, performance reactions, all that stuff on my Patreon. I'll leave a link in the top of the description down below so you can check it out. There's also 2 videos that will be recommended on screen or at the end of this video, so make sure you click on one of those videos and I will see you over there. Bye.